Hello, everyone. This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover. I'm back, and we're going to do shelf number 5 out of my DVD collection. We've already done the Blu rays, so now we've done 1 through 4 of the DVD collection. So now we're going to start on shelf number 5. Now, I had to move some stuff. So these are things that you've already seen, and the last one I think we left off with was Jigsaw. So we're going to start off with, we're going to, if you can. All right, now we're going to start off. Here we go. We have Jolly Roger, Massacre at Cutter's Cove. I just picked this up. I haven't had the chance to see it yet. And, of course, we're going to start in on that, aren't we? Put that aside for now. Okay. We have John Panette, I'm Starving. I always liked John Panette. He was always a great comedian. He always made me laugh really, really hard. I'm really sorry that he's gone. He was really one of the funniest guys. I mean, I always loved his stuff. It made me laugh. Rest in peace, John Panette. Okay, we have Joyride 1 and 2. Picked this up for only 50 cents. Not bad, so that's cool. These are okay. I'm not the biggest fan of these in the world. I still need to get Joyride 3, but yeah, they're all right. I don't mind them too much. We got Ju-On 2. I need to get Ju-On the Grudge. This one here, this is pretty good. The good creepy movie. It's got some good scary atmosphere to it. I liked it. It's kind of a slow burn, but still, it's really good flick. I actually like this movie a lot. We have Caw, Killer Birds. Admittedly, I haven't seen this yet, of course, but yeah, I do want to get around to this one. Awesome. And we have The Kids in the Hall, Tour of Duty, which is them going on tour and doing some of their famous comedy skits and things like that. And I always really liked Kids in the Hall. I was always a fan of theirs. They make me laugh, and yeah, I always enjoyed them. So glad to have that DVD. Killer Buzz, Killer Bees. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Cheeseball movie, but it was actually pretty good. Got a good cast in here. You got, Craig Sheffer, David Naughton, Rutger Hauer. So yeah, this movie was fun. I really liked it. Killers Among Us, Portraits of Evil, and this is a 4-disc set. Talks about all. That's the thing, though. You got to be careful because I've noticed that there's actually a 2-disc set and a 4-disc set. So I was lucky. I was lucky that I was able to get the 4-disc set. But yeah, pretty extensive documentaries about serial killers. You got all different kinds too. You see, like they talk about Jack the Ripper and cannibals and homosexual killers, things like that. So yeah. Then down here you got like school shootings, things like that, mass murders, cult killings. So yeah, pretty good. Not the absolute best serial killer documentary, but still pretty good. If you're a true crime fan, this is a good one to have. Really cool. We got Kill House, and I admit I haven't seen it yet. So one I need to get on to. We got the series of Kindred the Embraced. Very happy to have this. Awesome. This is one of those deals. I found this, and I don't think I paid more than $1 for it, but it's one of those deals like I'm sitting here thinking to myself, oh yeah, I got this. Now they'll turn around, put it out on Blu-ray with all the bells and whistles or something like that. So anyway, for right now, I'm just glad to have this, the entire series, Kindred the Embrace. Okay, we have Kissed. I just did a movie review for this not too long ago, and about a woman who is in love with dead bodies. So, yeah. If you're interested in necrophilia, here you go. So, yeah, we have the whole series of Kolchak the Night Stalker. I love this show. I can't thank my mom and dad enough for getting me into this show, and so much fun. Where he's investigating vampires and werewolves and ghosts and all other kinds of things like that. Awesome. Really do dig this show. Yeah. And thank you so much, Kino Lorber, for putting out the 2 TV movies, Night Stalker and Night Strangler, on Blu-ray. I couldn't help it. Those were ones like as soon as they came out, I knew I had to have them. Knock Knock. I don't really care for this movie. I've seen it, and honestly, I just didn't care for this too much. This movie just really did not do it for me. I'm sorry. It's like I gave it a shot. It's just the way it was filmed and everything else, the way the murder scenes and stuff were done. This movie just did not impress me. I'm sorry, but Kung Pao, easily one of the Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Sorry. Easily, from in my opinion, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life, and I could watch this movie any time of the day or night. This movie is ridiculously silly, but I love it, and I know, oh man, just I get such a kick. Go for Chucks, and he's fighting the cow and everything else, and I love this movie. I absolutely adore it. This movie just tickles me to no end. I could watch it any time of the day or night. So yeah, Kung Pao, one of my favorite comedies of all time. Master Betty, yeah. Okay, the last horror movie from Fangoria Gore Zone Video. This is a good movie. This is pretty much if you want something really disturbing about a man who's going around making movies where he's, photographing killing people. And then what he does is it's amazing. What he does is he makes a movie where he kills somebody. Then he puts the movie in the video store. And then if somebody goes and rents the video, he goes to the person who rented the video and he kills them and then turns around and makes a movie about killing them, and and it goes on and on. So yeah, I really do like this. This is a good movie. I liked it. Last Kind Words. Oh man, I haven't seen this yet, and I really need to. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's got Brad Dourif, and I really need to get going on this. Last Kind Words. The Last Man on Earth. Now, it's like, I really don't need this too much because I have the movie on Blu-ray, but the reason why is like, honestly, this is one of the few black and white movies that really looks good colorized. They did a good job when they colored this movie. Usually, like, when you see like a colorized version of a black and white movie, it looks horrible. The colors look so bad and so oversaturated and stuff like that. But this looks really good. The way they did it in color, it looks really good. I like the way they did this. So that's why I keep that one. So, one of the few times I like a black and white movie that's been colorized. So. The Last Resort with the scrumptious America Olivo, however you say it. Yeah, the girl from the Friday the 13th remake. Yeah, I saw this movie. It's not bad. Pretty good. Kind of like a possession type movie, so yeah, I didn't mind it. Late Fee. Awesome Sauce. So, yeah, Late Fee. Okay, what else we got? We've got Left in Darkness. Admittedly, one I haven't seen yet. I know. I keep doing that. Haven't seen this one, haven't seen that one. I really do plan to watch these. I honestly do. Okay, The Legend of Lucy Keys. I did see this one. Not too bad. Kind of a, ghost story. Kind of people move into this home and then they realize that there's spirits there and that there's like a mystery that, needs to be solved and what happened to this little girl and, stuff like that. And things progress from there. So, yeah, not a bad little film. So, that one I did see. I did see that one. Less Than Zero. Andrew McCarthy, Jamie Gertz, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, 80s. Definitely an interesting film. I think this would be, what would really be funny though is like take the people, right, who are like Iron Man fans and people who love Robert Downey Jr. because of Iron Man and stuff like that, and show them this movie and they will really be knocked on their ass because wait a minute, why is Iron Man blowing that guy? But yeah, actually, it's a good movie though. Robert Downey Jr. They all do good jobs in here. You got a good talented cast in here. James Spader's in this movie as well. So, yeah. Okay. Let Sleepy Corpses Lie, also known as The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. This movie is awesome. It's totally fantastic. I fucked up though royally. This is a movie when Blue Underground had the you know Blu-ray of it. I think it was a 2-disc Blu-ray too, but they had the movie, had all kinds of bonus features and everything else. I really should have picked that up when I had the chance. Unfortunately, now that's like out of print, and it's very, very hard to find. I was extremely lucky though to find this DVD of it, so it's like, well, this will do. But that being said, though, now you got you got Blue Underground. They're re-releasing a lot of their stuff, and they're putting them out in these new like ultimate editions, like 3-disc sets and 4K scans and everything. So I'm really hoping that before too long that they'll do that with this movie, Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. But yeah, I mean, I do like this movie. Great zombie movie, good gore. So yeah, this movie's a lot of fun. I really do get a kick out of this one. So where does that one go? Okay, hang on. Okay, we got Alfred Hitchcock's Lifeboat. Good film. Not bad. Not my favorite Hitchcock movie in the world, but still pretty good. Good ensemble cast you got in here. So yeah, these people stranded on a lifeboat, and not everybody's who you think they are, and so yeah, big story of survival. So yeah, I like this movie. Okay, Edgar Allan Poe's Lighthouse Keeper. I admit I haven't seen this yet. So pick that up for, I think, like 50 cents. I need to get on watching this one. Okay, Live Feed. Basically, it's another version of Hostel. So if you like torture movies and stuff like that, you'll like this. So, yep. Gory bloody. Okay, we got the remake of Lolita. I got the original one on Blu-ray, and this is one I need to, because see right there, erotic. So this is one I need to get going and do a video on. So yeah, look for this one. This one's probably gonna be up pretty soon. So okay, where are we at here? Lost Voyage. Judd Nelson, Lance Henriksen. I admit I haven't seen this yet. I do need to get on that one. Okay, now we got the Lonesome Dove series, which I love the Lonesome Dove movies. The original Lonesome Dove is easily my favorite Western of all time. I have it on Blu-ray, but I have all the other movies on this set. So yeah, I do have Comanche Moon. That one's different, but yeah. So I have all the Lonesome Dove movies. I was never big on the TV series, but I do like the movie though. So, but yeah, Lonesome Dove is easily my favorite Western of all time. So, okay, now we're getting into my Looney Tunes collection. I love the Looney Tunes. They are my favorite cartoons ever, and always will be. I mean, I like other cartoons as well, but just yeah. Maybe in today's terms, they're not the most politically correct cartoons, but still, I grew up watching these, and I love them with all my heart. So there's Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, 4, 5, and Volume 6. Now they came in this. There was like a plastic, kind of a clearish plastic case that they came in, but when I got it, that case was destroyed, and I feel bad for my friend Jerry Kimball because he ordered the exact same set. When he said he got his, some of the DVD cases were destroyed, and he had to get new cases for them. But yeah, I love the Looney Tunes cartoons. They're my favorite cartoons ever, and so yeah, these are real. As far as I'm concerned, these are real gems in my collection. Okay, and now moving on, Here's the Lover, which I did a video for that. It's on my channel, and very much one of the most controversial movies you'll ever see, and because it's about, the story is about a grown Chinese man who, gets into a sexual romantic relationship with a 13-year-old girl. So yeah. So yeah, that video is up on my channel if you want to check it out. So okay, this is one of the best comedies ever. Is Man Stroke Woman. You got Nick Frost. You got Daisy Haggard, Ben Crompton, who we've seen on Game of Thrones. Yeah, this show is amazing. It is so funny. It's so politically incorrect, and it's all a bunch of comedy skits. And you got these four characters on here, and they're just doing all different kinds of things, and a lot of it has to do with like sex and relationships and everything else. And like you'll have Nick Frost, he'll be talking with Ben Crompton's character, and like one he'll sit there and he'll be like, yeah, women don't like nice guys. They want dark guys. They want guys who got a bit of an edge. They got and so they see this one girl, and it's like, go up to this girl and tell her, this, you have this really dark secret and everything else. So Ben Crompton goes up to this girl, and he's all like, I just killed 8 nurses. And she gets up and she boogies out of there as fast as she can. And so, so it goes back to Nick Frost. He's like, was that too dark? And Nick Frost, yeah, too dark. But this show it's extremely funny. If you get a chance, I strongly urge anybody out there, watch this. It is hilarious. It is a great show. Great British comedy. Sorry. Madhouse, co-written and directed by William Butler. No, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, he co-wrote the story. He wrote the screenplay. Okay, so yeah, William Butler from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Night of the Living Dead, 1990, so on. Yeah, Friday the 13th, Part 7. So yeah, movie he co-wrote and directed. So here you go. I say check it out. Check it out. Okay, we have Martyrs. I was so happy to find this. Unfortunately, I didn't realize till later that this is actually the trimmed down version. But had I known. But still, I was just glad to finally get the movie on some form in my collection. It's like, because I think when I went to check on the unrated version, either it was so high that there was no way I could afford it, or it was completely out of print altogether. So getting this for like $1 was not a bad deal. So at least I got the movie in some form. So I'm happy about that. And we have Massacre Museum Scream Setter DVD. This is actually pretty neat. This is like something. This is something you would have if you want to put this on around Halloween time. Like if you want something on the TV, and it's like these different images and they change, and yeah, this is awesome. I say pick this up if and I got this. I don't think I paid more than $1 for this. I want to say I got this for like 50 cents, 25 cents or something like that. But still, this is cool. It's fun. Like I said, it's fun to have it on, it's fun to have it on the TV in the background, like around Halloween time and stuff. Okay, Memory of the Dead. Admittedly, I haven't seen this yet. Another one I need to get going on. Okay. Messengers 2, The Scarecrow. I have Messengers 1 on Blu-ray. I admit I've been kind of dragging my feet on watching that because it's got Kristen Stewart in it. I'm not the biggest Kristen Stewart fan in the world. This one actually looks like this would be better. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get off my butt and watch these, though. Okay. Methodic. Good movie. Serial killer movie. So, yeah, I did. This one I did see, lo and behold. But this one I thought was pretty decent. This one was all right. Yeah, I didn't mind this one too much. So, where you at? Okay. John Russo's Midnight. I honestly thought I was never going to see this movie. It's like I heard about it for years. I heard John Russo wrote and directed it. I heard John Amplas plays a part in it. Tom Savini did the special effects, and I never thought I was going to actually get to see this, but I finally did get to see it, and, it's not a bad little film. Not the greatest thing in the world, but still, it was entertaining, and I like the idea behind it is really, really good. About the whole thing is about, you got this girl, she's trying to get away from her abusive stepfather, and he's like trying to sexually molest her. And the stepfather is played by Lawrence Tierney from Reservoir Dogs. And so she goes and she hooks up with these two guys, and that they're traveling around. They go and they like steal stuff because they don't have money to pay for it. So they're stealing food and beer and stuff like that. And they're camping out, getting high and everything else. Well, they go out in the country. It turns out that out in the country, they're hanging out. They're just camping out, doing their thing. But it turns out that there's a home nearby, and this home is, has his family, and John Amplis is one of the sons, and they're a satanic cult, and so they want to take these guys and kill them and sacrifice them to this satanic cult. But meanwhile, you got Lawrence Tierney's character. He's trying to find his stepdaughter, so he's looking for them. So he's pretty much tracking this cult family, but so he's trying to get the girl before they end up killing her. So. But Midnight, yeah, not a bad little flick, Midnight Madness. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, it's young Michael J. Fox there. I think I could be wrong. This might be like his first movie, or one of his first movies. There you got David Naughton from American Werewolf in London. You got a good cast in here. You got Stephen Furst from Animal House, and Eddie D's in there. So yeah, you got a good cast in this movie. Here's the thing. I watched this movie, I don't know how many times when I was a kid, and I never, ever knew it was a freaking Disney movie. I did not know that. I really did not. I just thought it was a regular comedy because, all right, you watch this movie, there are a lot of beer jokes, like a lot of drinking beer jokes. There's, part where these jocks are going to a brewery, and, the one guy jumps into a beer vat, and, so all these guys do is just drink beer all the time and kind of bully everybody. And there's, like right there, you see Eddie Deason checking out this woman's cleavage and stuff. There's boob jokes and, all this other kind of stuff. So yeah, it never occurred to me that this would ever be a Disney movie, but lo and behold, it is. But it's a fun movie. It's very funny. Got a lot of good jokes in there. So yeah, I watched this movie a zillion times when I was a kid. So I'm surprised. I really am surprised. Okay, so what else we got? Midnight Sun. Admittedly, a vampire movie. I admit I haven't really gotten too excited to watch because honestly, it really looks like another kind of Twilight thing. So I do need to get around to watching that, though. I bought it, so I need to get around to watching it. Miracle on 34th Street. Not my favorite Christmas movie. It's okay, but I came across this. Pretty much cost me almost nothing. So I was like, what the hell? I've been wanting to build my Christmas movie collection. What I really want to do, though, is like when it comes to Christmas movies, I really, really want to build up my Christmas horror movie collection. I got a few of them, but man, there are so many I'm missing out on. I really need to get going on those, like Christmas Horror Story. I need that one, and Better Watch Out, and I need I got the first Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I got the remake. I need to get the others. So yeah, that's something I really need to get going on my. I really got to get going on my Christmas horror movie collection. Okay, I got parts 1 and part 2 of Miss Congeniality. Okay, now hear me out. I didn't think I was going to like these, and because I just thought, Sandra Bullock, chick flick, all that other kind of stuff. I was actually very surprised how funny these movies are. There's a lot of good jokes in there, and Sandra Bullock actually, she can be really, funny when she wants to be. She can be very, very talented when she wants to be. I like Michael Caine in here. He gets a lot of the best lines in this movie. Like they're fixing her up, trying to get her ready for this beauty pageant and everything. And Michael Caine goes up, looks at her, is all like, eyebrows. There should be 2 of them. But yeah, I actually do like this movie. And I have to admit, I like the sequel too. It's like movies I never in my wildest dreams ever thought I was going to enjoy, but these are actually fun movies to watch. I didn't think I was going to go for them, but I did. So, and I know there's a Blu-ray that has both of them on there, but the Blu-ray is pretty much bare bones. So I just keep the DVDs because they have bonus features. Plus, I heard that the picture quality on the Blu-ray really wasn't the sharpest. So we got The Missing. This is next with Good Western, directed by Ron Howard. Tommy Lee Jones, Kate Blanchett, the extended cut. So happy to have that. I do like my Westerns. As you saw a little while ago, you just saw I have Lonesome Dove. So yeah, but I did like this movie. Not my all-time favorite Western, but I did enjoy it. So, come on. Oh, okay, thank you very much. That's gonna help. All right, now we got Chevy Chase in Modern Problems. This movie is awesome. I cannot recommend this movie enough. This movie is so funny. You got Chevy Chase. He's this kind of workaday guy. He works, as a air traffic controller, and his life is just going to shit. The woman he loves has walked out on him, and he's trying to deal with that. The fact too that he's very clingy. He's very jealous of her, and all this other kind of stuff, and he's having problems dealing with their breakup and all this other kind of stuff. And what else is going on? He's having problems at work and everything else. While he's driving home one night, he's real bummed out, and Brian Doyle Murray plays his buddy, and they're having a party and all this other kind of stuff. And the party is for Dabney Coleman. He plays a writer, and he's one of these like self-help guru types and everything else. So he's driving home one night, and he's driving behind this truck that's spilling kind of like toxic waste, and he gets it spilled on him. And then it gives him the powers that he can start moving things with his mind. And so basically he becomes kind of like Carrie. He can move stuff with his mind. He can, like move coffee cups across a room and stuff like that. And the problem is like he's starting to go a little bit Carrie because, he's so in love with this woman, and just seeing her even talk to another guy, it's driving him nuts, and he can't handle the jealousy and stuff. But it really is. It's a fun movie, and it has a good ending and stuff like that. But, oh yeah. Chevy Chase is really, really funny in this. He does good in this movie. But he's also, too, he's very sympathetic, and, so, yeah. Even though I know Chevy Chase can be a bit of a dick in real life, I've heard the stories about him, but anyway, though, yeah, still, that's a good movie to watch. Very funny. Okay, Monster. I just recently did a movie review on this. Now, forgive me for tooting my own horn, but I actually think that review is one of the more, I put more work into that I really do think that was one of my better reviews. So, I gotta be honest, I'm actually kind of happy with the way that one turned out. Okay, we have Monsters Among Us. This is actually a good little series. I got this for $5 one time, and yeah, you got like all kind. It talks about the history of monsters like vampires and the undead, spirit world, demons, witchcraft, werewolves. So yeah, this is actually a fun little documentary to watch. It's not the best documentary you'll ever see on the subject, but still, if you're into monsters and everything else, this is really a good documentary to have. I like this one. So get that back in there. Okay, we have Monsters in the Woods, another one I need to get around to watching. Sorry about that. Okay, same thing with this one. Monsterville, R.L. Stine. So I don't mind the Goosebumps type stuff. This is something I do need to get around to watching, though. So big surprise there. Gotta get around to watching this. Gotta get around to watching that. Okay, we're getting ready to end this here. Okay, we got Moon of the Wolf and Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf. Awesome. Really, really, really cheeseball movies. And this here, I think I got this DVD for maybe like 25 cents or something like that. So yeah, couldn't help it. Paul Naschy. I got the Paul Naschy collections, but I don't think this movie's on it. So Moon of the Wolf. So yeah, cuckoo. All right. Well, hell. All right. We're getting ready to end this anyway, so I can put these back later. Okay, we're gonna do the Mothman Prophecies. I have to admit, I didn't care for this movie the first time I saw it. I thought what I would do is I'd just pick it up again, and that way I could, check it out again. The first time I saw it, I didn't like it. Maybe if I watch it a second time, maybe it'll grow on me. But because I keep hearing this movie getting praise over the years and things like that, so so hopefully maybe I'll check it out. And the last one, this is what we're going to end it on. We're going to end it on Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes. This is a great, great adaptation of a King book. It follows the book very faithfully. I reviewed this. I love this so much, I had to review it for Body Bags. This here, it very faithfully adapts King's book. They do add some things, they expand on some things, but it doesn't change or hurt the flow of the story at all. Brendan Gleeson, I have to admit, when I read the book, the way the character of Bill Hodges was described, he was described as, a man overweight in his 60s and stuff like that. So I admit, Brendan Gleeson didn't come to my mind. I was thinking more somebody like John Goodman. And sorry about that, my throat's dry. But anyway, though, yeah, Brendan Gleeson, he is fantastic as Bill Hodges, and Harry Treadaway plays the killer in the movie. Now, originally, it was going to be Anton Yelchin, but unfortunately, Anton Yelchin passed away, and so he couldn't do the part. Which, honestly, Harry Treadaway did a great job. He was perfect as Brady in this movie. He did a good job playing the killer, and I don't know if Anton Yelchin had lived, if he had played the part. I don't know if he would have been suited for it, because Anton Yelchin he always plays likable guys. You go look at a lot of the movies he's done, like, especially like Hearts in Atlantis or something like that. He's always playing more likable, guys that you can relate to. But Harry Treadaway did a great job. There's not a weak link in this movie. Yeah, the characters of Jerome there, he's awesome. He's one of my favorite characters in this. Holly Gibney, one of the best female characters I've seen in a suspense story in a long time. Mary Louise Parker. Ooh, I always had a crush on Mary Louise Parker ever since my mom had me watch Fried Green Tomatoes when I was a little kid. I was like, yeah, Mary Louise Parker, she got it going on. So, Kelly Lynch, she still looks great for her age. But yeah, I cannot recommend this enough. If you're a Stephen King fan, like I said, they kind of expand on some of the characters. The story draws out a little bit longer because, they tried to get it to 10-hour-long episodes. But still, this is phenomenal. I can't wait to see season 2. So, yeah, perfect Stephen King adaptation. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. All right, now we're over 30 minutes. Sorry about that. So this is going to do it for part 1 of Shelf 5. We'll continue with part 2 next time. If anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I do weekly videos showing my collection and doing reviews and movie hauls and things like that. And, I'm always trying to look for new ideas to make it more entertaining. So anyway, wrapping this up, this is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and I'll be back with part 2 of Shelf 5 next week. Until then, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.